What's up, y'all, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda Marie. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. If you are already a part of the Amanda Marie family, then welcome back. Thank you guys so much for coming over and watching another fragrance video with me. Your love and support for my channel is greatly appreciated, and I just want to say thank you. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about rose. Do we like it? So I'll be the first to admit that rose has never been just like a note that I just inspired to have in my collection, okay? I am aware that there are a lot of fragrances that have a note of rose in the fragrance. But what I have come to learn about myself is that yes, I do like rose, but it has to be a particular type of rose, and it has to be blended in a particular type of way in a fragrance for me to like it, okay? So I don't have too many rose fragrances in my collection. I have a handful, and I picked those rose fragrances out purposely for my taste. So I know that rose can have a very, and I like to call it like a toiletry type of smell to it. And when I smell rose, I'm always taken back to being a little girl in my grandmother's house, and she would have those little rose soaps in her bathroom, and when you smelled it, it smelled like a very cloying, old-fashioned rose. And I don't like that. That's the rose that I don't like. The rose in these particular fragrances are not necessarily a fresh type of toiletry rose for me. They are a very unique rose, and I like that. I like unique fragrances anyway, so it just makes sense that the rose fragrances are unique as well. Okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into my rose fragrances. This is Oscar de la Renta's Bella Rosa. I'm gonna give this a little spritz because I just want to smell it. Anyway, it's beautiful, and I kind of want to be reminded of the notes besides knowing that the fact that this has rose in it. So in the top, you're going to get mandarin orange, you're going to get pink pepper, you're going to get freesia. The rose is in the middle along with jasmine, orris, and in the base you're going to get patchouli, amber, and sandalwood. The rose in this fragrance is, it's not very loud, it's not very in your face. It has a very subtle feel to it. This fragrance is very sparkly. There's a popness, a fizzy, a very brightness to this fragrance that I love at initial spray. And I love the dry down. It has a lot of notes in the dry down that I like. Patchouli, which is not prominent in this fragrance. I know a lot of you guys cannot stand the smell of patchouli, and I promise you it is not loud in this fragrance. And I love the warmness that the amber gives to this fragrance, and also the sandalwood. So this is a very pretty fragrance, rose fragrance for me. If you are someone that is thinking about dabbling into rose fragrances, I would highly recommend this one. I think this is a very safe blind buy as well. I think this fragrance is good for work. I think it's good for date night, everyday wear if you wanted to. It is just a very beautiful, well-rounded fragrance, and the longevity on this fragrance is amazing. So is the projection. So you can really go in with the sprays on this, and baby, they will smell you from afar, okay? I feel like this fragrance has a very modern take on a rose scent. So I feel like if you're someone that is a younger age, maybe in your 20s, I feel like you would really, really enjoy this fragrance. Hell, I'm in my 40s and I enjoy this fragrance, so that says a lot, okay? So this next fragrance is Bay, okay? This is my second bottle of this fragrance, which tells you how much I enjoy it. This is Chloe by Chloe. This is the original eau de parfum, and y'all gonna have to excuse the way my bottle looks. They use real sterling silver here at the top, and so it tarnishes, and I need to get a cloth and just kind of clean that off. But I love this fragrance. Number one, I love this fragrance for its uniqueness, okay? This is a very powdery rose. This is like a dusty powdery rose. Okay, this rose has depth. This rose is mysterious. It has character. It's not like any other rose fragrance that I have in my collection, and I love it for that. It is very unique. It's just different, elegant, very feminine, and I just simply adore this fragrance. I have the hand cream to go with this fragrance, and I love it. I get so many compliments on this fragrance, you guys. I wear it to brunch. I wear it in the daytime. This is a daytime type of scent for me. The longevity is amazing. The projection is a beast. You guys probably already know this, but I prefer to wear this fragrance more in the daytime. It's not necessarily a nighttime scent for me. And I would wear this fragrance all year round, especially in the fall. I think it is so lovely in the fall. But yeah, one of my favorite rose fragrances, and this is Chloe by... Okay, so this next fragrance is from the house of Mugler. This is Angel Nova. You guys recommended this fragrance to me some months back, and I went out and got it, and I'm absolutely in love with this fragrance, okay? This is a different take on a rose. So when this fragrance first opens up, you get a blast of fruit, okay? You get a blast of sweetness. There's raspberry in the top and lychee, okay? The rose starts to come in the middle when the fragrance starts to dry down. And then also, as it continues to dry down, you start to smell some woody notes, okay? And I love this fragrance. I get compliments on this fragrance. This fragrance is a beast when it comes to longevity, when it comes to projection. Like, you gotta be careful. Y'all already know how Mugler is coming with their fragrances. It doesn't take a lot. They're gonna be loud. Everybody's gonna smell you. And this is nothing different, okay, than what we expect from the house of Mugler. This fragrance reminds me a lot of Very Good Girl. They both have lychee in the fragrance and right in the opening, and they are very similar to me. I feel like this one has more of a woody note though, and the Very Good Girl has more of a lychee and vanilla scent to it. But this one is more woodsy. It has more depth, and it just projects a little bit more. So, but I feel like those two fragrances are very, very similar to each other. So I sprayed it a little bit, you guys, so I can just kind of get a little whiff of it. But this is a very sexy, woodsy rose, and I really do enjoy this fragrance. So yeah, you guys, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say this is a safe blind buy. I would say get your nose on it, see if you like it, and then buy it. But you know, like I always say, if you and I vibe on the same level when it comes to fragrances, then I would blind buy it. You probably would enjoy it just like I do, but I think it is a very sexy rose fragrance. So this is Angel Nova by Mugler. I'm gonna talk about this one briefly, but you guys know I cannot leave this fragrance out because we are talking about rose fragrances, right? And I do have to mention Elena Exclusive by Parfums de Marly. Out of all the rose fragrances I have here in front of me, this by far is my favorite rose fragrance. This fragrance just takes me to another level. It's just simply gorgeous. When I wear it, I don't even know who I am anymore, honestly. I am just that bitch, you know what I'm saying? I feel sexy, I feel rich, I feel desired. I just absolutely love it. So when this fragrance opens up, you get lychee as well, like you do in the Angel Nova. You also get pear and bergamot. In the middle, you get Turkish rose. You get some woody notes, you get some incense. In the base, you get the vanilla, amber, and more woody notes. This rose fragrance is so beautiful. It is so, I don't know, mysterious. Everything I could have imagined that I could ever want in a rose fragrance. It has a sweetness to it, which gives the fragrance a very feminine touch. It has that rose in it, and this rose is not like a toiletry rose. It's not a clawing rose. It's not sharp are piercing to the nose. It's very subtle. It's kind of like an aged antique type of rose that is matured, but in a sexy grown woman type of way. And that vanilla kicks in and just gives the fragrance an additional sweetness, a creamy vibe to it. And it's just everything. It's just everything. You guys know how I feel about this fragrance. This is my signature rose scent. Next to this one, this used to be my signature rose scent, but Elena Exclusive has knocked baby girl off of first place. You know what I'm saying? It has. It is just everything for me. Compliment getter, projection beast, longevity is amazing. It's just everything. This fragrance is coming out of the house of Tiziana Terenzi, and this is Deluxe. Oh, I love this bottle. I love everything about Tiziana Terenzi's fragrances. I'm really ready to just dive in head first, okay? Feet first, head first, it don't matter. I'm just ready to dive in and really explore all of Tiziana Terenzi's fragrances. I think they are absolutely amazing. They touch something in my spirit. It is like, I vibe with them. I vibe with all of her fragrances. I think they are simply gorgeous. So as I was reviewing this fragrance, I was researching it, and I saw that this fragrance had rose in it, and I was like, yes, I need to add another rose fragrance to my collection. Now this rose does come off a little bit spicy to me, and it's different from the Delina though. This rose has more of a perfume type of smell to it, if I'm making sense. Okay. It has a note of coffee in the top. I'm a big, huge coffee fan. I love to drink coffee. I love the smell of coffee. And it has honey in the base. So I said to myself, this could go very, very good, or it could go very, very bad. This is a total blind buy for me, guys. I'm just smelling it for the first time, literally like 2 days ago. Guys, I love this fragrance. This fragrance is it is reminiscent of Delina, but it is different than Delina, in my opinion. Delina is more dark to me, more spicy, more incensey. This fragrance is not. This fragrance has the coffee note, but it's not overwhelming. It's right in the top. You get the rose. You have vanilla in here as well. You have honey. It dries down to a musky type of scent. The Delina does not dry down musky at all. If anything, it dries down sweet because of that vanilla and amber in the base. But you guys, this is amazing. This is amazing. I am so glad that I am on this perfume journey. I know a lot of you probably have this fragrance already, but I have it now, and I absolutely love it. If you have this fragrance, comment down below. Let the girls know how you feel about this fragrance, okay? But I personally think it's amazing. I haven't figured out if I'm gonna wear it in the spring, summer. I don't know if I'm gonna categorize this fragrance. I feel like I'm gonna pick this fragrance any time of the year. It just has that vibe to me. I feel like you can wear this fragrance to work. I would not go in with the sprays, okay? This is like a 5-6 spray top minimum fragrance, okay? You don't need a lot with this fragrance, but I feel like I can wear this fragrance all year round. I think it'll be good for date night, and I'm waiting for it to get cold outside because I think this thing is going to be beastly, okay? And I cannot wait to enjoy it. I cannot wait until the temperature drops down into the freaking 70s, okay? If you get down into the 70s, I'm gonna be a happy girl. I'm so in love with this fragrance, okay? I'm absolutely in love with it. This is Deluxe by Tiziana Terenzi. The bottle is simply amazing. It's gorgeous. It's everything. It's everything. It's everything. It makes me want to dance, okay? When I smell this fragrance, it makes me want to dance. It makes me want to cut up, okay? Act a fool, all right? Let me just calm myself down. Those are my rose fragrances. Like I said, I don't have a lot of rose fragrances, but I am coming to find out that I like it. I like a rose, but it has to be the right rose for me, okay? Nice, mature rose. Now, one rose I cannot wait to get my nose on is Portrait of a Lady. I hear a lot of great things about it. I think they sell it in Neiman Marcus. So I haven't been to Neiman Marcus in Houston in a very long time. So if things go well and I can get out to Neiman Marcus, hopefully they have it and I can put my nose on it and smell it. But from my understanding, it's supposed to be a gorgeous rose fragrance. Comment down below if you have it. But yeah, also let me know what your favorite rose fragrances are and what you think I should add to my collection next, or at least put my nose on, okay? Y'all know what this means. Hit that like button, okay? It lets me know that you guys are enjoying my content. It makes me want to bring you guys better content, okay? So hit that like button. If you are a lover of fragrances, or maybe you just like to hear me talk about fragrances, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video and you don't miss out. I pray that you guys are having a fabulous day, week, month, year, whatever the case may be, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.